6.
And so we're up to hack 6.
Yeah.
Can't believe it.
It's going flying through.
Hack number 6 is another favourite. They're all my favourites. That's why they're in our 10 days of hacks. But it's basically free tools and how to make the most of free tools that are available and how to make things that aren't so free a bit freer. So what I'm talking about is basically like there's so much software and programs out there that are based on a freemium model. So people that don't know freemium, basically you have to enter your credit card details initially to get a 30-day free trial or similar. And then what they do is count on you forgetting that you've entered your credit card details and charging you the next month, which is fair enough. They've built a product which you like. They should charge for it. But at the same time, when you have a small budget when you're starting out, I think, you want to see like the best way to get the most out of your money. And sometimes
a little workaround.
So a few tricks of the trade on one particular trick. So generally you're signing up with your email address. So for me, it's typically a Gmail address. And once I've signed up once for a 30-day trial, I love to come back and sign up for another trial. But of course, these programs are smart enough to know that you've already signed up with an email address. So back in the day, I used to create like a whole bunch of different email addresses, your Yahoo, and I think I had Pollyanna at, like lots of little different pseudonyms. But I discovered a while back now that you actually could use a Gmail address and actually just have your name and a plus symbol and then 1 + 2 + 3 and create different combinations of your Gmail address, and that mail or email will still get to you. The thing about these free trials is they're normally, emailing you stuff that you need to know as well. So you don't want, that information being sent to a bogus email account.
Yeah.
You want to actually be able to receive that email address with instructions or how to take, that software to the next level. So,
and decide if you may actually like to buy it.
Well, that's it. And that's part of the thing. Like, you're trialing it. And I do believe that, if you do settle on something, then, you should be paying for stuff. There's some things that I don't think are properly priced or, I'm only using one feature, and that's the way I justify doing this trick. So I guess, like, in terms of what type of programs I use that trick for, the number one thing for me is actually, it's not so much as a program, but it's Google AdWords. So a lot of people, so Google AdWords, for anyone that doesn't know, is, the ads that show up on the side or on the top bar of Google. And you normally have to enter your credit card details to set up a Google AdWords account. And, which is fine because you kind of can't get it out of paying for the ads that are served in Google. But the Google AdWords interface actually has a whole bunch of useful tools that you can use without even ever switching your ad on. And one of those things is Keywords Tool Planner. And so that's basically where you can see like what terms are searched on the internet, for your brand or for whatever product that you're selling. And you can use those keywords in to optimize your site for search engines. So, that's something that, we'll cover at some point with you guys. But
being the SEO queen.
Well, just to, you can do some really clever things. But a lot of people don't think that you can use that keywords tool without entering credit card details and, having that pricing information or submitting your payment information.
Yeah.
But what you can do is set up a bunch of Gmail accounts and use the keyword planner for free without ever having to,
And ultimately, that is there for you. Google want you to have access to it so that you use that information to optimize your content and do your research for your AdWords account or generally for your content. So, yeah, it's there to use. Some other programs that I would recommend would be some CRM, customer relationship management tools. So
For like Salesforce? Or?
Yeah, so Salesforce and Insightly. So they would, you know, they often have a 30-day trial.
So they have the freemium model as well.
Yeah.
Premium, it's big.
And, you know, I've been caught in the trap where I put my credit card details in and forgotten and got charged. But, you know.
Oh, you can always call your bank for a chargeback, but, I mean, it's a bit hard to justify if you are actually still using their product.
Yeah, so, and the thing is, it can be, you know, quite effective. 30 days trial to experience the tools and all that it has to offer.
And you might decide it's not for you, and that's fine as well. Like,
yeah. I find because I have a lot of client-facing work, I've started to trial Salesforce just to manage all my leads and to remind me to follow up, and it's to have it all in the one spot. So I'm just shopping around at the moment. Insightly is another good comparison. Has another 30-day trial. No credit card details for that one, which is kind of good. And then they have a free option and premium option, so forth. So,
So I guess there's lots of ways that, you know, you can kind of skirt around the freemium model. As I said, like, we're not one for exploiting, especially a small business. Like, this is by no means, I'm talking about the giants, you know, that are offering these freemium models, which are great to trial, but do involve you having to, enter, you know, an email address to get started. And you know, some of them actually getting super, super smart these days, unfortunately, and they look at your IP address. So, you know, they can tell if you have signed up with an IP address and they won't let you sign up again, even if you have a different email. There are ways around that too, IP blockers and such. But look, I think if you're spending too much time working out how to skirt the system, in a lot of cases, it might just be better off paying that $19 a month or whatever it may be. So, you know, this is a trick where I think you use a judgment call. You know, how much will I be paying? If this is working out as to be savings of hundreds of dollars over the year, then it's certainly worth getting yourself, you know, your Gmail +1, +2, +3 account. Or whatever it may be, or you know, if you want to do it the old school way and set up lots of just different email addresses.
Or you might want to trial it for a little bit longer than the time they're allocating. If it's, say, a 7-day trial, you know.
Which they should never offer 7 days. Like, when are you...
It's not enough time.
It's not enough time. You set it up, you're excited, you put an hour in, and then you forget about it. You come back and your 7 days is up.
I know.
Especially...
Card charged.
Yeah. Card charged. Card tokenized, then card charged.
Yeah, I know. It's not on. But,
I guess, like, in a nutshell, I think, you know, again, trial as many different things and free tools as you can. And don't be scared, you know, having to sign up for multiple trials, knowing that you can do it with our little Gmail Plus trick. And I haven't actually tried it with Hotmail, or if anyone's still using Hotmail or Big Pond, but I assume, you know, provided, I think it's the plus symbol, so your name or whatever your email at is, your name +1 or +2, I figure the same trick would work. So whatever extension you're putting in there, the software thinks of you as a new person, and then, you know, you get the email as you're supposed to. So it will just go to, you know, your normal Gmail account or Hotmail or Big Pond. So I'd be interested to know if it actually works for other email providers. So
maybe you can tell us in the group.
Yeah, let us know. And I Do Digital Facebook group if you guys discover that trick, and I love to hear of ways that, you know, this trick is being used. And I can't remember the first person. I think it was some nerdy dev, like at a few workplaces ago, that, you know, initially taught me this little trick, and I'm sure it's all over Reddit and they all know about it, but I just thought, it would be a good hack to share today. So,
tricks of the trade, really.
Yeah, tricks of the trade. So day 6 and hack 6. So
great.
we'll see you guys tomorrow.
See ya. Bye.